Mm-hmm.
All right. We need some sort of like catchphrase to start off the episode.
I don't think so. I think the coolest way to start is like.
Why don't you say it into the mic? Are you forgetting that we have to talk into mics?
Well, we didn't start yet.
I can't even.
Okay, this is why I'm about to explode.
Why are you about to explode?
No holds bar.
You trying to capture that magic from last week?
No, I'm not. Because I was depressed last week. Now I'm just furious.
You went from depressed to furious.
Everyone else.
Are you going through the stages of denial, right?
Denial for what?
I don't know.
We're in a factory of narcissism.
Shut the fuck. All right. Today's episode is brought to you by Dude Wipes. We use Dude Wipes, and you should too. You want to have clean asses like us? Well, you can. You can use code ANUS15, ANUS15 at dudewipes.com for 15% off your entire order. Quit the scratchy, dry toilet paper. We hate that.
Yeah.
We've never used that.
There was never a point in my life where I was like, this is even marginally better than the alternative.
Toilet paper was invented, and we were just like, yeah, we'll have that forever. Not anymore, because now you can wipe your ass with a wet
And it doesn't
wet
even
cloth.
when it leaks, it's fine. It's not like an annoying or frustrating leak.
What leak?
When you wipe your ass with the Dude Wipe and it continues to drip and leak.
Well, you're over the toilet.
Damp and sop. Yeah, even when you pull your trousers up and it continues to leak, it's fine. It's not annoying to me.
What are you doing right now?
That's like the one qualm that people seem to have with Dude Wipes, and it's not even a qualm.
It's not a qualm.
Yeah.
No, I like my upper thighs will be minty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Is that an issue for my upper thighs to be minty? It's not. It's a good thing. We use Dude Wipes every time we poop, hard poops or soft. Use code ANUS15 at dudewipes.com for 15% off your order.
Have that aardvark ass.
What's that mean?
DW. The sister in the popular show
I know.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Dude Wipes.
Yeah.
DW. Yeah. Aardvark ass.
You know Ziggy Marley sang the theme song of Arthur?
Yeah.
I probably told you.
You did.
And it's not.
Recently.
Is it, yeah, I love it's one of.
It's a fun fact.
I recycle 2 facts. But anyway, I guess just roll the song. All right, Kyle. We went to the same Catholic school, kindergarten to 8th grade, preschool to 8th grade.
But I mean, does it even matter? Because we continue to say that, and we have been for 2 years.
And people
are still
believe
like,
it.
oh, no, that it's not a bit.
I'm wearing the shirt from it right now, my art
Mm-hmm.
smock. For those watching on YouTube, for you poor listeners on Spotify, you are not able to see this art smock that I'm wearing. That's the benefit of the YouTube show.
Miss McGlumphy.
Our teacher. She was a short woman. Still is, I'd imagine. She's still living, right?
Maybe not.
Damn.
I don't know.
Yeah, all right. But we went to the same school together, and there was a girl in my grade that everybody had a crush on. I don't want to say her actual name, but I can't think of a girl's name because give me a girl's name, Owen.
Becky.
That's her name. Fuck. Give me another one.
Well, she was Rebecca, but give another
Give us
name.
another one.
So we can use an anonymous name.
Carol.
Yeah, Carol. So she was like the prettiest girl in 7th grade. And she looked like your high school girlfriend. The one you have currently.
Like Erica? No.
Yeah, my high school sweetheart that I have right now.
I thought that was like acceptable for a while.
I married my high school sweetheart.
Seth Rogen popularized that.
A high school sweetheart?
Yeah, in Pineapple Express.
Yeah, I suppose did they make that joke?
I think that they were trying to portray it as like lame and whack, but I was like, that's Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Seth Rogen.
So it's fine.
Yeah, and she was like 19. They should have gone all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Not sexual. Nah, never mind. So this girl DM'd me like 3 days ago, and she's.
Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
You haven't spoken to her
since 8th grade graduation.
Yeah.
So this girl Carol.
What was your graduation song?
Rebecca. Our graduation song was supposed to be "Graduation" by Vitamin C, and then we like revolted and we were like, no, we wanted it to be "Time of Our Life" by Green Day, and so that happened. But then our principal, a nun, Sister Kathleen, found out we bullied this girl, and she told on us.
Ashley.
Yeah. Shut up. Yes, Ashley. We bullied her, and so we had a meeting, and our punishment was our graduation song had to be "God Bless America."
It was.
You
Right?
can't just say
There's
we
no,
actually.
there
we
is
literally
no one
have to bleep
There
that.
is no one within 3 degrees of separation from her or her loved ones that will ever catch wind of this podcast
we
in
have to.
any facet. So let's tell the fucking truth.
Yes, that's who was bullied. I wasn't a part of the bullying that much.
What do they call her? I can guess.
Guess.
Nah.
She was the only black girl in our class.
She was.
And her name was Ash. Okay.
What'd they call her? Astley Fatley? I don't know why I said what they call her, because I was part of that.
You were part of
I coined that. Because
Flatley.
there was no one else in our school who had the cognitive ability to come up with double puns.
What makes that a double pun?
Astley Fatley.
But oh, okay. Yeah.
Her ass wasn't even that fat.
No, and her ass was almost flat, but her last name was
Suspension of
Flatley.
yeah.
And so you could have just done Astley Flatley.
Yeah.
But
So you guys made fun of her, lost your privilege of Green Day.
we lost our Green Day privilege.
And that's the last time you talked to this girl.
Well, I mean, that was the same time, but we weren't talking about that the last time I talked to her. But she was like the pretty girl in the class. She had just gotten married 3 weeks ago. Very, posting everywhere, the picture, that. I got a DM from her, and it was like, hey, I'm going to be in New York City. And, as soon as I see
You started
that.
Birdman hand rubbing. That's how it all starts.
It always starts like
New
that.
York.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's weird if somebody's visiting New York City. Yeah. Well, and she was like, the person who I'm supposed to stay with, another girl that we went to high school with, fell through. Can I crash on your couch for a couple of days? And first of all,
your head probably immediately went to she wants to fuck me.
It did, but then I was like, wait, she's
shouldn't
married.
have.
It's married.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, but I'm still the man. I got this DM. This girl was just like, yeah, And then I'm like, wait,
Oh, the contraire.
I'm the opposite of the man. The husband.
Well, first off,
she
just DM'd you, was like, I'm gonna be in New York City. Can I crash at your place?
She
Because
said
I
the
need
person whose
somewhere to
house
stay."
fell through. So I need
Okay.
somewhere to stay. I was like, at first I was like, oh, hell. I didn't even think of it sexually. I was just like, I'm the man. And then
Yeah.
I realized I'm not the man.
You're far from it, because
Yeah.
you were trusted so much as you were so devoid of a threat to her, and probably her husband probably
Her husband probably knows.
wrote
They just
that
got
for her.
married. He was like, why don't you ask that dude that you went to the 8th grade with? Aren't you? Don't you know of that dude? And so
She's like, wow.
what does he think
I
happens?
don't fucking want you staying with another guy. Oh, yeah, ask Nick.
He thinks the chances of her getting fucked are higher if she stays in a hotel
hotel,
alone
yeah.
than if she's with me. And
He's probably right.
yeah. Oh, Nick, this guy doesn't know me at all. We've never met. He's not from around where we are. And he was just like, yeah, stay with that guy. Stay with Barstool Nick. There's no. Am I that little of a threat to men that they think?
Yes.
Okay.
You're presenting that way.
Am I that little of a threat to men that they think when women are around me, it's like they're pussyless? Their pussies disappear like Neo's mouth in the interrogation scene.
That's what.
Mr. Anderson, how can you fuck if there's no pussy, Mr. Anderson? What does he say in that scene? How can you speak if you have no mouth?
I've never.
How
seen
can
it.
Nick fuck if you have no pussy? Yeah, but that's what I'm offended as fuck, and I never responded to the message, but I kind of want to.
So what do you What would it really be? She doesn't want to pay for a hotel, so I'm gonna ask this guy.
And her husband have jobs. A hotel is what you could get one for $80 a night.
Yeah, that can't be an issue.
It cannot be an issue.
Airbnb. If you're going to New York City, you can't afford to.
And New York City has a ton of people. So she went from asking her very good friend who was in her wedding, and then the next in the chain of command was somebody who you got in trouble with in 8th grade because we were picking on Astley Fatley.
That you're next.
I'm next. And how do
that
I
has to be it. And I think she just saw you as zero threat, and that's $0 spent, and you would just give in. You would succumb.
And she
to
probably
any
thinks
request.
oh, he'd probably give me the bed and he'd sleep on the couch.
She's probably listened to you. You're notorious for just giving in.
How so?
Anyone who asks you, when's the last time you said no to a request?
No, but I like all the requests I typically get.
No, you don't.
Yeah, listen to me on Out and About this week. I talk about it. Oh, man.
Aren't you doing freelance work for Trista Crick's new logo? Free? Yeah.
Oh, man.
You carried a barbecue for Liz.
I did, yeah. No, I wanted to help her out.
Oh, yeah. So we have a female coworker, Elizabeth, and she just asked you to walk with her to Home Depot and then carry the grill back.
Yeah, it was the strongest one she saw. I'm the strongest. What, you don't
and
see me and
you
just be like...
immediately said yes. And
Yeah.
you carried it, and you probably had to, like, take breaks to put it down and, like, stretch your arms out.
Yeah, and she hit me with a come on, slowpoke, as I'm carrying a grill.
Slugger.
Keep up, slowpoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I guess I do say yes to every single thing. And I need to get over that. But then I'm afraid of, what happens when I start saying no? People start respecting me.
Yeah. Honestly.
But you don't say no. You say yes
I
and
refuse
don't
to
do
say
it.
No.
You say yes and you...
I say yes, and I'm at a point where I don't even, like, make an excuse up at the very last second.
You've been doing the thing where you ask what time and they tell you the time, and then you acknowledge that time. You say, oh, yeah, to the time.
Yeah, it's a tactic because I've never agreed to do whatever you said.
Yeah, but, like...
I was like, okay, that time.
No, but nobody expects you to ever show up
And
to
then an
anything.
hour passes past that time, and I'm like, oh, shit, are we still on?
You're a dickhead.
Yeah.
But then when you show up, it's an event every time.
That is in my other move.
What's your other
You
move?
always show up.
You always...
You always show up if you are losing attention.
From the person that's inviting you.
Wherever you are, you leave without saying anything, and you come back. And everyone's like, whoa, there he is.
Where'd you go,
the
legend?
fuck you go? Yeah.
And it works every
And
time.
then when the girl's like playing her song on the aux or the Bluetooth, you Shazam it secretly, and then you say, oh my God, I didn't know you liked Sophie Tucker. And then that's another conversation.
So when you were at the Jersey Shore beach house with Jeff D. Lowe and like 6 girls, Jeff texted me. He was like, yo, KB just left. And then they looked out the window and they saw you just getting tousled by some fucking waves alone.
Well, that's an entirely different thing.
What is that?
I like to get pulverized by waves.
You like to get
That's
pummeled by...
that's the only childlike thrill that I still have.
You climb trees.
I do climb trees.
Is that not
It's not
childlike?
it's not as fun.
As getting pummeled.
I like to get pummeled by waves.
Why? Does it make you feel small? Is that what you need to make you feel small? The ocean pushing you around?
Yeah, no, I like the feeling.
You like feeling big, actually, because you always walk us on that street in Financial District where all the plants are hanging low, and you always complain
So I
about
can
them.
duck.
Yeah,
So I can
you're
duck,
always
yeah.
overly
Uh-huh,
ducking under
yeah.
shit. And you're just like, this is a fucking pain in the ass.
There's
isn't it?
there's a lot of like El Salvadorian men there.
You are the tallest. We have a picture of you
Yeah.
being the tallest guy on that block.
I'm Latin seeking because they are short, and I feel like they're getting shorter like over the period of human existence.
Yeah, you always take first dates like next to open interviews for jockeys. Oh, let's swing by this place. Let's swing by this place. Oh, doesn't that place smell like horse shit? Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
there's charm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when you're around a shorter guy, do you like acknowledge? Do you like give him the head nod? Do you thank him? Because quite often, like in the friend group, you're the shortest one.
Not often,
You're not often the shortest one of the guys that go out.
I guess.
So
It wasn't always the case.
what do you mean? When you were
Well,
hanging
in
out with
college,
wrestlers,
yeah. I was like considered a medium height wrestler.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is a real life. What?
I don't know.
Jesus, do we lose you?
Yeah.
You want to let some fury out?
No.
You don't have any bones to pick?
I don't have any bones to pick. I have been just furious at everything.
Like what?
Just everything.
Well, like, but why?
I don't like anyone's motive.
Motives?
Everyone's motive is out of whack.
Who has motives?
Everyone has a motive.
What's my motive?
It's to advance your career.
And bring you up.
Yeah, it is.
What's my motive?
What's Owen's motive?
Fucking no. Why don't you-
Isn't your motive to advance your career?
We're not doing this.
You're the one that brought it
We're
up.
not doing this. We're not making this another episode.
I'm not making it another episode. But I'm just having a conversation. That's all a podcast is.
What's the point?
Shut the fuck up.
What is the point?
What is the point? We're talking, and we have the luxury that when we talk, we get to put out a podcast.
You can hear anyone talk at any given time.
Yeah.
That's not true.
That is not true. Library?
There is an infinite amount of options to hear somebody else talk.
Yeah, but people get invested in the stories. They like the way we tell stories. They
I
like
don't
the way
think they
convey.
do.
So we're just sounds in people's ears.
I think we've established ourselves as people that they will listen to and consume and treat as, like, you know, somebody outside of their universe that they're interested in, but they don't care.
Yeah, they care.
They care?
What about Joe Owens?
Joe does care.
Joe Owens cares too much.
Good dude.
Great guy.
Great guy.
There was actually an uproar from last week. A lot of skinny men are coming out of their pantries. I guess that would be the skinnier closet.
That's how you come out as skinny.
Yeah, you come out. Yeah, and they're saying that this guy that we shouted out as the skinniest listener is not the skinniest listener.
I believe that.
I do too. Yeah, it's
It's
not
as simple as that.
Yeah, we have a lot of skinny boys. But there's one. I was getting tweets about like some skinny guys, but then I got a tweet that really caught me off guard. Let me pull that up. While I pull that up, why don't you do the second ad? You don't have the second ad ready?
Jesus.
What?
Well, obviously, I'm pulling it up right now. What is this?
All right, I already got the fucking tweet I got.
What is the tweet?
Nick Turaney apparently gets laid a lot. Are these women blind? Are they paid? Are they slow in the head? Is he slow and they feel bad? I need answers because this guy ain't getting invited to the cookout. I don't want to let him walk my dog. I don't want to call him a freak, but freak. What?
That was such a cornucopia of different themes and insults.
So apparently gets laid a lot. From what? From what?
So no. The
majority of people assume I'm asexual.
There's zero evidence of you getting laid. It's never even been implied.
No.
Okay, so that was wrong.
I've never even... No, never. Yeah. So are these women blind? Are they paid? Are they slow?
I get that. He's saying you ugly. He's saying you're ugly.
You ugly?
He's saying you ugly.
Are you a cheerleader?
Yeah.
What's that cheer?
What?
It's the you ugly cheer.
UGLY, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly.
That's what you meant.
That's some softball shit.
I thought it was cheerleading. Yeah, no, I was around the cheerleaders. You were always around the softball players.
Girls, yeah.
Wait, your first girlfriend ever, Bree.
Yeah.
Well, she was a softball girl.
She was a big softball girl.
She wasn't a big fan of softball. She was a big softball girl. Her shape was a big softball. She came and just like picked you up and was like, "You're my boyfriend."
She did.
You were like
I was terrified. I was the timidest boy. I was a sophomore.
And she was a junior.
So I wasn't like, medically prepubescent, but I was.
Yeah, you were, and you
like I had never like even texted a girl,
right?
Let
and
alone
she just
like
came
kissed one or.
And so
I remember like she would like fart in front of me and like
she would like Dutch oven you. You'd be like
she would do like guy pranks to me.
And then but you never decided to date her. She just decided for you.
Yeah,
right?
it was rich. She just told me.
And she was bigger and wider and stronger than you.
She wasn't she wasn't a large
she's a pretty girl. No, she's a pretty girl, but she was
alright,
she was brutish.
She was brutish.
She's pretty though.
She was a savage.
Yeah, she was, and she just decided one day that you were her boyfriend. And I loved. Is there any pictures of you two together?
Yes.
I need one really bad.
Some.
You know, for those at home that want to get imagery of it, you know what her job is right now?
What?
She's an HVAC repair woman.
She went to like 6. She was meant for like the trade work.
Yes, she was.
Like welding or blacksmithing.
She should have been a blacksmith. Yeah, she absolutely should have. And then I need, because like you were a tiny high schooler, like especially sophomore year. You still looked like a 5th grader. And then she came and just was like, "You're my boyfriend."
She didn't have like a deep voice. She did. She did.
And then how long did you date her?
I remember I was pumped because like you had like your MySpace top 8.
Yeah.
Mine was a struggle to fill.
Yeah.
I had
you ended up filling it with like
Tom
the
from MySpace as my number one. I was doing like irony.
Dude, mine was bad. I was edgy.
And I had like ironic bands. Like I think Weird Al Yankovic and Hollywood Undead were in
You
my
had
top
Hollywood
3,
Undead
and I
as
was
your
like-
yeah.
And, like, the whole thing was the trend
Forever
was like
the
you
sickest
get a
kids.
girlfriend and they immediately become your number one.
You're number one.
So I put her number one.
And did she put you number one?
I was like 38.
She had that many top
38,
friends.
Yeah.
My top
She had
friend.
a 64 man.
For those, this is not a shock to anybody that knows the slightest bit about me. I had 3 visible friends, and it was like my number one was Jack Skellington from A Nightmare Before Christmas, and I was, you know how like that was like all the like the girls I wanted to get with were wearing like the Jack Skellington fingerless gloves and shit like that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie. I don't even.
Yeah.
What's the movie?
I
Nightmare
don't even know.
Before
Oh,
Christmas.
You had like a Tim Burton character.
Yeah, that's who he is.
Jeez.
Yeah, he was my number one, and then the band AFI was my number 2.
Modest Mouse.
What? No.
What was their song? Who's to know if you're so... What is AFI?
That's
song?
Seether. And then you
what
said
am I
Modest Mouse?
Okay, then what am I thinking of? What is AFI?
Miss Murder.
Miss Murder. Modest Mouse, double M's, alliteration.
And yeah.
That's where my brain's at.
And
It
Float On
works
is-
when it's not. Yeah.
And for my third, I think, was the girl I was dating at the time, but she broke up with me because I was too afraid to kiss her.
I was in the same boat.
Really? But she
Yeah.
aired me out on MySpace.
What'd she do?
She almost like, she had like a sidebar on her MySpace of her favorite people with like a blurb about them. And it was
Yeah.
me, and she aired me out on it when she broke up. She was like, I'll be taking him off soon. Ex-boyfriend. I still love him to death, but he was too afraid to kiss me. Just like, her family was Chihuahua breeders, and she just, everything she had was covered in hair and smelled of Chihuahua. And I loved her. I loved her so
Yeah.
much. Her name was an alliteration, which was nice.
She's trans now, right?
No, but she's still breeding Chihuahuas.
She's the Chihuahua trans girl from our town. The only one. One of 2. Max. Oh, no, we had a couple Chihuahua trans. We had, no, okay. That was a Dachshund. A Dachshund trans girl? Okay, we had one Chihuahua trans girl. Present tense, because at the time she wasn't.
So
She was a Chihuahua girl, but not trans.
right.
The Dachshund girl was trans.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both still doing well. They both
MySpace
broke up
was like, it really like hit home and like really let you know, because before MySpace, like the societal and social hierarchy with your peers was an abstract concept. It was open for interpretation, and that let you know really where you stood.
You thought social hierarchy was abstract at that point? It could just be amount of friends, right?
No, like where you were, like, so that showed you, hey, like this guy who's your second best friend doesn't even consider you his top 32 best friends.
Yeah.
And you kind of got the point from there.
Yeah, you're right. And
Look at me now, though.
oh, this was just about you.
Yeah, it's about me.
So how many do you think there would be people that would throw you in their top friends now?
Now, yeah.
No, I think I have less top friends.
I have less.
I wouldn't be on people's
I have
top
less
friends.
friends now.
I think that's normal.
I just have stoolies calling me a 13 out of 10 Reno.
We're gonna have to bleep that.
I don't know if we do. It's verbatim.
I get called
So
that
I posted
a whole lot.
Well, I posted an Instagram story of me with Jordan's little tiny puppy.
Dachshund.
Oh, that. So you knew I was pronouncing it wrong the whole time and didn't correct me.
You get mad at me when I do
All right.
correct you.
So I posted her Dachshund, thinking like I could, this could get me girls in my DM.
It's the easiest way.
Yeah. No, it was just some guy calling me a 13 out of 10 Figurino.
We have to believe that. Oh, and you got the timestamps for the bleep there.
I think that's fine.
I think it's open for pronunciation as well. Maybe it was a 13 out of 10 Fajorino.
Well, then just say that instead, and let people. We have smart listeners; they can connect the dots. That I got a DM once when people found out it was my birthday, and this dude said, "Wow, we have the same birthday. This is awesome." And then he put like a hard return and enter. He hit the enter key, same message, and he just called me the F slur.
Just
Yeah,
they're
just,
good.
wow, we have the same birthday, and that made me gay. And honestly, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah,
Like probably one of the gayest things you can do is DM a guy and be like, "Hey, we have the same birthday." And he was like, nah, he flipped it on you.
All the
it
June
worked.
28th homies DM me. Let me know so I can avoid you. So you do the second ad.
Waterbird.
Waterbird, Kyle.
Someone just tweeted at me like today after the act, stop staring at the ground when you speak on the yak, you bitch. And that's the thing, like, there is no right move. That is the life I'm sucked into.
What
is just getting messages like that.
Yeah, because then you'll get, oh, look how hard he is
So
trying to make eye
there is nothing
contact.
I can do. I just have to take that.
Why don't you wear sunglasses tomorrow on the yak?
It's not that. I don't want to bend to his knee.
Bend to his knee?
Yeah, I'm not going to bend to this guy's knee because he's calling me a bitch. And that's every single day. And like, there are people who are significantly more hated than me and us.
Yeah, let's just...
So we're in this factory of narcissism. But do you blame them?
Why?
Because look at what we have to deal with.
Do I blame the people making fun of us? Or do I... What do you mean?
Do you blame like people for like having breakdowns?
No, I don't. I think it's perfectly fine. It's just not something I would do. I guess we can't. I guess I'm not in the same boat as you.
What could I reply to this guy?
The guy that said looking at the ground.
Like I want to like. Can I say like commit suicide?
I don't think so.
Fuck you! Exclamation point.
Exclamation.
Grow up. Stop looking at me so much.
Does this get to you?
Not usually.
Because like if you were making eye contact with people, would they call you out for like, oh, look at him try? Oh, look at him try.
It's not about him calling me out for anything. It's fact like this guy can just call me.
But do you
like,
feel like
bitch.
the character that you've built your entire life as
That's
the
never
autistic
opened
guy?
people up to call me a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, were you looking at the like? I don't.
Oh yeah, it's
rewatch
fun.
the
I'm
act.
playing in the character of I am the autistic guy, and I welcome that. I think it's funny when people join in on it. But from if I step away from all of that, if I remove myself from my life and use the point of view of someone who doesn't know anything about me, then I'm the autistic guy on the internet.
You're one of trillions.
Oh, this is an internet guy who he has like fans, but they all call him autistic.
Yeah, but that's I mean, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
I just said that hoping you wouldn't ask what the other edge was, and you didn't. You love shit like that to where I can just respond with like, yeah, if you can't stand the heat, you'd be like, yeah, you're right. Just like,
I trust you. I respect your opinion.
Yeah,
So when you say something, I just take it how it is.
yeah, it's two sides of the same coin, really.
Murphy's Law.
Read the fucking Waterbirds ad.
That's a damn good seltzer.
Is it technically a seltzer? Is it? How have you been searching for it for the past 15 minutes? Do you know how to find it?
I texted it to you.
All right, it's a canned cocktail, and it's very good. It's better than the high noon. Fuck.
Nope. Try again.
It's better than the
No,
true.
so we're not technically in the ad, so you can joke about that. Now we're in ad mode. No more jokes.
Okay, it's
Go.
better than like the RC Colas of the world.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, it makes high quality canned cocktails with real premium distilled spirits.
Yeah.
Others don't. Some do. Waterbird's Ranch Water, which is a very appeasing name for the product. We all love Hidden Valley Ranch. We dip our pizza in it. At least us Midwestern boys. We dip anything in ranch.
What region are we?
We're in the gray area. We're not Rust Belt. We're not Midwestern. We're not Appalachian, but we kind of are like a hybrid of all three.
Okay.
Waterbird.
The ranch water is made with real premium Blanco tequila, sparkling water, and real lime juice. It's the ultimate refreshment.
Yeah.
And Waterbird makes their ranch water with real tequila.
Yeah, you're good at
It's not from sugar or malt like the others in the market.
Look at the camera,
I'm
bitch.
tired.
No,
Is that what you want? You want me to look you dead in the eyes as you like stare at your screen?
Yeah, they want it to be like you telling them personally about this can.
Okay. Well, it makes a delicious tequila margarita, or you can just drink it straight. The Waterbird Tequila Margarita is made with Waterbird's real premium Blanco tequila distilled in Jalisco, Mexico. J is usually silent there, unless it isn't. Yeah. It's made with sparkling water, lime juice, triple sec, and a pinch of salt.
Yeah, and you can taste that pinch.
No more mixing or measuring. Then you're doing math. You're doing chemistry.
No more
What are you-
mixing.
what are
That
you
should
doing,
be
AP science?
Has that ever been a political stance?
No more mixing. Yeah.
I think so.
Oh yeah. And this is actually one of my favorite drinks. So you can find them in a grocery store, a convenience store, a liquor store near you. No promo code.
No? We're just letting them know. They should be, no, pay full price so you don't have any more money to buy on lesser drinks.
Yeah.
Good work, Kyle. You want to do the last one too later on when we get there? You were telling me a story from your childhood or, I forget, we may have to cut here. We were talking about something from your youth and it made me laugh over the weekend. And I can't recall.
Okay. Was it when I won the Golden Arm competition at Cooperstown?
It certainly wasn't
My
that.
fourth
but
junior state title?
I have a feeling you want to talk about that.
No, I'm trying to think of what funny things did I do as a kid. When I won the geography bee as a 5th grader, becoming the youngest in the state history. No, that wasn't that. That was funny, but
You're going through your
depending on your
accolades.
sense of humor. What else?
So your ex-girlfriend who you dated in high school, who was also in high school.
Not my current high school girlfriend, who's in the National Honor Society.
Is she?
As of this past week.
As of this past
Yeah.
week, it took her how long?
No, she got in early. She's one of the youngest inductees. That's why I'm so proud of her.
So not your current girlfriend who's in high school, your high school sweetheart was in New York City.
She was.
And you guys are on good terms. You're friends.
Yeah, we dated 11 years ago.
Right. So you're friends.
Yeah, we're not like there's no tension.
No.
there, yeah.
But you were on beast mode.
I was on beast mode. I don't know what
The
activated it.
smoothest you've ever been.
I don't know what activated it.
It was her being around, I think.
I was walking to meet you guys at brunch. I spilled a vial of kratom
all over you.
all on my new blouse. And I was
Don't
actually
you hate it when you get kratom all over your new
pumped
blouse?
to bust out this new blouse for you because you're my boy.
I have good blouses.
And then like these girls from my high school that I haven't seen in years.
What was the blouse?
It was a very simple gray, but it fit right. I did chest like that morning. Did chest.
Oh,
lift,
you did chest, yeah,
But
yeah.
It was fitting right. Spilled a vial of kratom. Smelled like pungent earth. I was like, I can't brunch with you guys smelling like pungent earth.
Absolutely not.
The worst smell. I think I'm buying the wrong kratom, and I think it's like having like severe side effects on me.
Why are you buying kratom?
So I'm going through incredible mood swings. I don't know if it's the kratom.
It's definitely the gas station kratom.
Like this
Kyle.
past few days, it's been like just caged, like unleashed fury. Like I'm just mad. Like I broke my towel rack. I'm just getting pissed
Wait.
at everything.
I
have been
You intentionally
furious.
broke your towel rack?
No, I was trying to like reset the password for our TikTok account, and it just was not working. So I just ripped my towel rack off.
So you did intentionally
And it wasn't.
do
Yeah, it was intentional. But like in the back of my mind, I was like, this is probably not going to come right off. But it came off in one grab.
Didn't you see that the phone number associated with the TikTok is
There
mine?
was so many ins and outs. There was like it was
Was
an
it?
escape route.
How fast did I
I kept
change
typing in like my phone number, every password I could think of, emails, and I just could not fucking get it. And I knew Nick was gonna get it within 5 seconds, and that was making me even more mad. So I ripped my towel rack off because of I guess the kratom I've been ingesting.
Why?
I've been ingesting kratom in bulk ad nauseum, and it tastes terrible. I think I'm getting like not like.
Why are you doing it?
It does have health benefits. It's organic.
How
but
are you
I've been
even
getting
supposed to
I've been
do
getting
kratom?
it from like the weirdest bodegas.
Is it expensive?
It's expensive. I think it's killing me.
What? Yes. What?
I think it's eating at my brain.
What is kratom?
I don't even know. And it doesn't even make me feel good. When I was sober, I was like, I hate being sober so much that I would rather feel worse than I do sober than not be sober. I want to feel something
And so you
worse.
got into kratom.
So I tried it out.
And why are you still doing it?
So I like try to chug a vial, and it's not even a big vial, but it's a
Chug a vial. It's a powder. You
It's
can't chug a powder.
Its odor transcends the sense of smell. It is unidentifiably repugnant, and the taste is just as bad, if not worse. So I was like 5 seconds away from brunch, spilled, and I was trying to open it up with my key because it's hard to get open.
It's in like a glass
Yeah,
test
but there's
tube.
like the plastic top covering.
Okay.
It's a vial.
But is it
Spilled it on me.
Is it a brand or is it like just like filled up in a random
I
tube?
don't fucking know.
What color is it?
It's killing me.
Yes,
It's eating at my brain.
You've been such short fused. You've been depressed.
I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's the kratom.
What else has
I've been
changed?
lifting hard.
Yeah, but you've been doing mass amounts of kratom.
I've been eating bison too.
Why are you-
It's this place called like
You're like-
Stamina Grill, and I've been getting these bison wraps, like these bison burritos, and with extra bison. And it tastes so bad, but in my head, like it's making me stronger. Like I feel like I'm a fucking war boy from Mad Max, or like a survivalist, like who's been eating lean meats and rabbits for like 12 months straight in like the Alaskan wilderness, and I finally stumbled upon bison, and that gave me life to not only survive but to like kill off my surroundings and make my own civilization. So I've been taking kratom, lifting hard as fuck, and eating a odd amount of bison. Bison burritos. Bison burritos from Stamina Grill. I removed the chicken and add extra bison. So double bison burritos. And I've been having weird mood
The
swings.
baseline bison burrito also comes with chicken on it?
Yeah, so there's chicken and bison. And I was like, no bison. And there's not an option on Uber Eats. So I called them to like, hey, I'm about to place an Uber Eats order. Let it be known that I want double bison. No chicken. I don't want chicken, bison, because then the wrap will fall apart. Yeah, so I've been eating.
Is this all Joe Rogan shit?
No.
Kratom and bison and lifting?
It sounds like it might be, but it's not.
Yes, it is.
Because my mental wherewithal has been changing, which is also, I'm welcoming it, because before that I was just like so apathetic toward everything.
And now you are.
I would never get mad at a comment or a reply or even like feel anger. And now I'm just like furious
just all
at
the time.
the world.
All the time.
But
You
I
should go
spilled
to
the kratom
therapy.
on me, and I ran home to change, which was the best move I could have done, because I put on that fly.
That brown tie-dye?
No, the
You were wearing brown tie-dye underneath.
the pullover, the zip up.
The fly
Yeah,
fly
it
Nike
was like
pull-up.
90s African themed with all the colors. It said "Just Do It," yeah,
Yeah.
and everyone loved that.
Yeah.
So I showed up on beast mode.
You were on beast mode. I've just lost a lot of train of thought here.
Okay.
With your high school girlfriend. Yeah, and she pulled me aside and said you were on beast mode.
I don't believe she said that, but I feel like she may have felt it.
But you were the smoothest I've ever seen you. And was it because you were around somebody that you?
You know when you drink on an empty stomach, it expedites how fucking drunk you feel.
Yeah.
It's kind of a better drunk.
Sure.
But when you drink with a little bit of bison in your stomach, that is the best drunk you can get. You know when you drink on Adderall, it's like you are like a social god.
Yeah.
That's an amazing feeling. When you drink on bison, you are just a god.
You feel like a god.
You're omnipotent.
What does the bison? Do you
Is
get
there a
it,
chance you're accrediting some of the kratom's work to the bison?
Yeah, I think
No,
I think
the
you're.
kratom has only made me feel worse.
But you keep doing it.
Maybe the kratom mixed with the bison.
Maybe just cut out the
and
kratom.
the espresso martinis. Something about
Yeah,
that
you had like
mixture.
5 espresso martinis, kratom, and a bunch of bison that day. Your
And
farts
that-
were you
It
farted.
doesn't matter, because that's the recipe that I know that I have to do to achieve beast mode.
That's KB's Beast Mode Challenge.
And I want other people to try it.
Kratom, a vial of kratom.
Not a whole vial. Take like 10. I don't even know what the
qu-
measurement
take
is.
10.
Yeah.
Take 10 kratoms.
Take 10
It's,
kratom.
it's very ambiguous.
and then
on, like, how
double
much you should
bison
take.
and 5 espresso martinis.
I think I had 3.
3 espresso martinis.
Yeah.
And that's
Try.
so
That was the
do
peak of my
KB's
day.
Beast Mode this weekend.
Yeah.
People might die. Actually, we shouldn't.
No, I don't think.
Nick, are you saying espresso?
Yeah, he was saying it
espresso.
wrong. It's espresso.
It's espresso?
Mhm.
Oops. God forbid I pronounce something wrong.
Mhm.
Everybody else can.
Yeah.
Very.
Where was the story going? Yeah.
Beats. She
Beast
brought up
mode?
how she dumped you.
Which is not true.
Well,
I dumped her on Valentine's Day.
That's. It's really fucked up.
It was.
Do you regret it?
I remember, I took her to Olive Garden with my parents' gift card.
Did your
But
parents
it was
give
like,
it to you, or was like?
it was 2 weeks before the state tournament, so I was cutting weight. I was like very irritated.
Oh,
You're just generally irritable, and I had it in my head that I wanted to break up with her
why? She's prettier than you.
significantly.
Yeah.
But is she though? Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
Yeah.
Just like apples to oranges.
What do you mean?
Like you wouldn't call like a beast pretty
like you, a beast like you.
or any beast.
Like what?
I don't know. Like, you wouldn't call like General Butt Naked pretty,
You think he's a beast?
but he killed the most Africans. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. That's beast mode?
Well, you wouldn't call like Gaddafi pretty.
You think Gaddafi? You're just naming
You
bad
wouldn't
people.
call like Jocko Willick, the American sniper guy, or whatever his name is, pretty.
Right, but you're just
You
naming
wouldn't call him
bad
Kyle-
people.
Kyle's pretty like an earthquake is beautiful.
That's okay. Change your Twitter handle to the Pretty Beast. Because I think you could be both. But anyways,
I don't know. I don't know why I broke up with her, but I did it on Valentine's Day.
which is a bad day to break up with somebody.
I was just getting into YouTube.
Okay.
I was a prank call YouTuber.
You made a YouTube
I did.
and you were prank calling people on YouTube?
Yeah.
Is it does it
No,
exist?
they're all deleted, much to like everyone's dismay.
Who would you prank call?
Fuddruckers, 1-800-Flowers, and Taco Bell. It was so bad. I did like a Taco Bell wrap order.
What was the rap?
I forget. And, like I wanted 1-800-Flowers. Wanted flowers for my dead dog Moses, and then Fuddruckers. I forget what I did.
Fuddruckers is like a family-owned. Is that a chain? Fuddruckers is a chain, right? Okay. I confuse that with Rutten Bucks, the family-owned one in our town. But okay, you broke up with her on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, but like this is. Who cares? Who cares?
You think on it? Do you want to do the third ad? You're on a hot streak today.
No, I'm talking too much.
It's a podcast.
Yeah, and why are people listening to podcasts so often?
Because it gives people.
I
comfort.
get why you want to listen to like the girls from like The Office, or like the guys from Workaholics, or Joe Rogan, or Conan O'Brien. But like, what? Who cares about what I did on Saturday?
Because these people are just typical Americans who are on
I don't believe that.
high deductible health insurance plans, Kyle.
Yeah. Damn.
They're on the hook.
What are they
for
on?
thousands of dollars, copays, sky-high premiums. For many people in the U.S. concerned about the cost of health insurance, there's no good options. You either go insured or pay through the nose for high deductibles, all because of a broken health insurance system. This isn't even an ad. This is me talking.
I was gonna say, there's no way a health insurance company is in cahoots with us boys.
Well, it's not a health insurance company.
They don't know how much kratom and Bison I'm consuming.
Crowd Health is a community of people who are tired of paying for a broken system. It's flexible. It's simple.
Simpable.
It's simpable.
You're
It's-
simpable.
Thank you. And it's membership driven. Crowd Health is able to offer amazing prices because of the community of health conscious members. But for a limited time, our listeners get a first month free. And after you've been a member, Crowd Health will include a fitness wearable. That's 30 days to try risk-free plus the fitness wearable. You can go to joincrowdhealth.com/fit and enter code ANUS. That's joincrowdhealth.com/fit, promo code ANUS for that free 30 days and fitness wearable. Crowd Health is not health insurance. It's a community-powered alternative. Terms and conditions may apply.
My high school girlfriend, one thing she did say was that she loves Owen, and she wishes we would let Owen talk more on the podcast.
Why would we do that?
I said the same thing. So we're not going to do that.
Oh,
so,
God.
Yeah, so
we could very easily get
And
a third
I
camera
was
to
like-
have him cut in.
I know.
Just
And I was like, I thought the sparks were like reflying. And then she said that. I was like, yeah,
still the
Not gonna work.
same old you.
not going to work.
It's a big red flag. Owen, you have anything to say?
It was his
No,
it was
I'm
his
just
birthday
happy to be
over the
here with
weekend.
you guys.
It was Owen's
You're
birthday
you're
over the weekend.
You're not expressing happiness.
You know,
You have the face of someone doing the most tedious job of all time listening to me talk. And I get it.
it's all about you,
should.
huh?
Yeah,
It's all about you.
It
You've gotten
should.
selfish lately.
I have.
You don't let me fuck any of your girls anymore.
What?
You know, we always used to.
I don't even think we are not in the same Charlotte's Web by any means. Sexual.
same
We're
Charlotte's
not in
Web?
the same Charlotte's sexual web.
Charlotte sexual web.
Yeah, we have no E.B. Whites. Caucasian Eskimo brothers. It goes without saying we don't have any black ones either, but we don't have any E.B. Whites.
You'd assume you and I
I
would
don't
have.
think we don't have a single Eskimo brother. Or we're not Eskimo brothers.
No E.B. Whites. What did some?
Do
I'm
we?
I'm racking my brain to try and think of a Charlotte's Web reference, but I think you've just taken the two.
Oh, you have some pigs under your belt.
Some pig.
Yeah.
God damn it! Well, I don't remember the book.
I don't either.
All right. Let's that was a good episode, Kyle. Thank you for, you've been really opening up these past few days.
We're not fucking done.
No?
No, you got to talk more.
No, this has been
Kyle
Kyle
get your
centric.
word.
You've been good.
No, I hate it.
But you made me cry.
I will not let you release this
Yes, you will.
until you start talking.
I've been talking. I've been like the mediator here. I've almost been your therapist.
No, talk.
I have nothing to say.
I'll set you up.
Okay, set me up.
So you're a funny guy. Funniest I know. I feel like I'm holding you back sometimes from truly succeeding.
Well, you guys are tied.
Yeah, we are tied. We're lumped together.
Which is awesome for me. I love that. Yeah, people can't conceptualize us as individual entities. It's KB and Nick. Nick and KB.
Granted, we've done that to ourselves.
We have. I remember sometime someone passed me on the street and was like, Nick and KB. He just pointed at me. I was alone.
Yeah. I get people just confuse us all the time too. I get Kyle a lot or KB.
Yeah, or I'll just be at 7-Eleven by my apartment and someone will be like, where's Nick?
What?
It's always, where's Nick?
It's always where's Nick, not
How's Nick?
how's KB.
It's never that.
What are you getting at 7-Eleven?
Jamaican beef patty, 2 taquitos, and a 0 sugar Gatorade, which I never enjoy.
But you do the same thing every single time?
Every single time.
Maybe switch it up.
Some pistachios,
There we go.
honey roast.
All right. This weekend you should, if you want, try the KB challenge. Let us know how it goes. The KBEAST challenge.
Challenge implies
Let's make sure you can't die.
difficulty. It's not difficult, and it's not. It
It is difficult. You have to do it without spilling it on your shirt. What?
Yeah.
Did you spill on your shirt?
Owen.
Where were you?
That was the story.
He had to go change his shirt.
I spilled the kratom all over my blouse and had to go back, change into the Fly Nike zip up, which ended up being the right move because everyone was complimenting it.
Did you go buy another vial of kratom?
No.
So did you snort it off? How
Much is kratom? What's your kratom
I don't know
budget?
what kratom is, how to do it, how it makes you feel, what it looks like.
I don't know either, but I went on a message board once, and it was someone who just went sober. And in
heroin.
In retrospect, it was heroin.
It was heroin.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, but I'm I swear by kratom. I do kratom. I do
You didn't even have a drinking
magnesium,
problem. You got
yeah.
drunk 3 times a week. Probably, maybe a problem.
I was fat and miserable.
And now?
So I got off of it, and I started abusing kratom,
Fat and miserable. Now
That's
you're just
pathetic.
which costs $20 a
swollen
vial.
and angry.
Have you
Yeah.
done kratom today? Really?
Are you gonna do more tonight?
Probably. It has a stimulant effect when you take a little bit, and you know what? Fuck it.
What? Fuck what?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Cut it at KBEAST. Fuck it.
Blue.